basically breakthrough EV. Again, with all the talk of Chinese electric vehicles coming to Canada, I jumped on a plane and came here to Amsterdam to check out a few Chinese EV dealerships that could be coming to Canada. Let's get into it. Let's go check out what a NIO dealership looks like. Okay, let's go check out what a NIO dealership looks like here at NIO House. So let's go over here. So we have the ET5. We'll come back to that in a moment, but I want to focus on the Firefly. So this starts at 32,500 euros here in the Netherlands. 41.2 kilowatt hour battery. This is about roughly the size. This is competing in the same class as ID3, Renault 5, that class of EV here. And I know we have already covered a NIO dealership before, but I wanted to do it again. So we'll just jump into here. Again, this is really quality car here, but unfortunately for some reason they don't sell a lot of NIOs in Europe. I think they sold 5 last month total here in the Netherlands. Let's have a look at what the software looks like on here. I'm just going to change the frame rate on the camera. So let's have a look at what the software looks like. Super snappy, super quick software. Everything looks really nice in here. We'll go back to navigation. That's what I always check to see how snappy the navigation screen is. So all of that looks good, but really nice looking car, really nice interior. And the build quality on it is just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic build quality. And I think this is a great looking car. Again, it's just so sad that NIO doesn't really sell a lot of cars because they're really good. And the big advantage with NIO is, let's not forget, the battery swapping technology behind it. I think we've all seen the battery swaps before. So this is the ET5 Touring, and I think this is one of my favorite Chinese vehicles in general. Again, starting here at 50,700 euros. Standard range, long range. You can purchase your battery or you can rent it here and then swap it out along the way. Range up to 590 kilometers WLTP. But I mean, come on, look at this car, how beautiful it is here. Again, and the build quality is just fantastic on it. Here are your cameras and your LiDAR up there, the bumps on the roof. Super nice color as well, looks really good. It's like has a lot of Taycan influence on it, I find, in terms of design. It just looks really nice. Let's go have a look at the interior now and see what that looks like. And I'll just pop into here. I think that color looks great. Again, super quality, super high quality stuff in here. NIO is not a cheap brand, but at the same time too, they offer a lot of value for money. As we see what the screen looks like, the center consoles, your drive select is here, your park. This is what it looks like on here on the steering wheel. And again, super quick and snappy software. That's your assistant up there. You could actually speak to it. It's looking at us right now. And I believe we just say, "Hey, NIO." No, it doesn't seem to be working, but it's definitely flashing. And again, look at all the room in here. Let's have a look back here as well. Super nice car. Really nice. It's a shame you don't really see a lot of these on the road. We'll pop the trunk and see what that looks like in here. Look at all the space back here as well. I thought the opening would be a bit larger. I actually thought for some reason this was going to be a hatchback, but it's not. That is my mistake. I filmed a dealership in Oslo, Norway a few months ago, and it was pretty much the same cars on display. I just wanted to do a revisit. This is the EL6. Again, you could purchase your battery, 12,000 euros for standard range, 21,000 euros for the long range battery purchase option, or 169 euros a month for 289, 55,900 euros the starting price. Range up to 529 kilometers. Just really nice looking vehicles, and they all really follow the same design language. Also, I can only imagine what the rent on this place costs right here in central Amsterdam at this dealership. But let's focus on the cars. This is one of their SUV offerings. So this is their mid-size SUV offering, I would say, roughly equivalent. It's slightly larger than a Model Y. The EL8 over here, I would say this is more towards the EV9 category, Ioniq 9 category, but you could also say the same about this one. They're both slightly, well, especially this one here, it's slightly larger than a Model Y. Let's go have a look at this one. Roughly the same interior as the ET6. Again, beautiful, beautiful door card on here. Beautiful interior. Looks like some of the bolstering is going away on the seat. That's a bit concerning, considering these are demo cars. But in here, it's a really nice place to sit in here as well. Obviously, it's showing some tire pressure low faults and that sort of thing. That's what it's called. It's called Mynomi. So I think we say hi Nomi.
Yes.
There we go. It works. Cancel.
Sure.
There we go. So
See you later.
So we got the Nomi working. Let's go check out the software here. Again, all looks good. Really, really nice interface. I wish other manufacturers would do software this good. The Chinese manufacturers just have absolutely nailed the software-defined vehicle. It's still something that a lot of manufacturers struggle with, and these are showing your battery swap locations and what's available here. So let's check out here. So we have 2 of 3 batteries, and we could press swap, and hey, maybe we could drive there and change it. I doubt that will happen. Really, really nice place to sit in here. Again, you have a full open roof. You got people up at the cafe and everything as we come down here. Let's jump out. We'll close the door. What does a door close sound like? Pretty good, pretty good. Have a look at the back. Again, back here, loads of space, looks really comfortable. I'm a bit concerned about the that interior material though on the seats. And most importantly, let's have a look at what the trunk looks like. Well, cavernous as usual. And do we have any space down here? Yeah, we do. And that rumbling noise in the background is the tram, in case you're wondering what that was. Making a bunch of noise in the background as we come back around here and have a look. Again, really good looking, really sharp looking vehicle. I saw these in Oslo. They were being used as taxis a lot. So this is the EL8. Again, you could get your different battery sizes, range up to 510 kilometers. Battery purchase and lease options all seem to be the same. And this thing is gigantic. I would more compare it to maybe a Cadillac Vistic, to be honest with you. It's roughly that size. I mean, it's just massive. Look at those brakes and tires on it. And it is on air suspension, of course. That's why it's sitting so high. So this is their full-size offering. And look at that beautiful interior in here again. And Nomi is already looking at us. Wow, you really smell the leather in here. It just hit me like a ton of bricks, literally. And super nice seat. This one looks to be holding up better. We'll come back around here and film the interior up here. Again, the software in here. Just look how beautiful this car is inside. And you know, I said in many videos already, we used to make fun of Chinese cars all the time, but look at the quality. Look at the paint finish on this. Look at all the gaps on here. All the gaps are nice. Everything's straight. I'm not a fan of these door handles, but I think these are illegal in China now. We have our captain's chairs back here, and this is a 3-row offering. Look at it back here. Really, really nice. So yeah, like I said, Ioniq 9, EV9, competitor here, maybe Cadillac Vistic. Looks really, really, really good. And again, we'll check the most important part here. Open this up. Not a lot of storage space with the seats up, but I guess you got some down there as well. And just a look back here. It looks really, really good. I'd crawl back there, but I don't think you want to see me performing gymnastics on camera. And just again, an overview of the dealership here. Let's see what's upstairs. So there's a studio upstairs. Let's go up to number 2 and we'll rejoin you up there. Let's go up to floor 2. I took the elevator up to floor 2. Nothing really seems to be happening much up there. It was actually pretty busy with people, so I didn't want to film. And that elevator was also pretty janky at the same time. NIO as a brand. I think this is one of the more interesting and cooler Chinese EV offerings, simply because they offer the battery swap technology. Here in Europe, it's very difficult to scale the battery swap stations, but they are definitely out there. I've seen them multiple times. I've never seen one being used. William has had them used before. He has done battery swaps on the channel and his channel. I don't know where NIO is headed at as a brand. As I said, sales here are pretty dismal in Europe. They are slightly more expensive than your typical competitors, but then again, they are, I would figure, a more premium product. I just don't know where they're headed in terms of, is it sustainable to keep up this amount of expenditure? I mean, we're in downtown Amsterdam and they have a showroom here, but also Zeekr has one as well. I mean, just look at this place inside here. For me, as I said, the battery swap is a big selling point. I wasn't a huge fan of it before, but I think it's a cool concept and it works. So that's it. We're going to leave it off from here. I'm not going to ramble on. And let me know what you think of NIO as a brand. And if this is your first time experiencing a Chinese EV dealership, we'll see you in the next video.